Hello dear students, welcome to the online classes for physical education. Student, in this chapter we are going to learn about so many lifestyle diseases and the asanas through which we can prevent these types of lifestyle diseases. I will suggest you to perform these asanas at your home along with your parents and tell them the benefits of these asanas. So let's start. Today our topic is asthma. We will discuss about the asthma and the asanas through which we can prevent and cure the asthma. First we should know about the asthma. What is that? Asthma is a chronic disease in which we will not feel comfortable in inhaling the gases or oxygen, or in this simple word we can understand by if we are having some problem in the respiratory process or inhaling, that is called asthma. Now types of asthma. First is allergic asthma. It causes by an exposure to an allergy, or this is just because of the allergy. And non-allergic asthma, in which it causes by the stress, exercise, illness like a cold, or sometimes if we are having very cold weather, that time we can face these kinds of problems. Asanas as preventive measures for asthma: the Chakrasana, Bhujangasana, Paschimottanasana, Gomukhasana, Matsyasana, Parvatasana and Sukhasana are the main asanas through which we can prevent asthma. First we will discuss about the Chakrasana. The process of Chakrasana: first lie down on your back in the ground, in the floor. Spread your legs and little bit open your feet. Then fix hand on the ground. Raise the middle portion of your body in upward direction. Raise it so that body can make a semicircle position. Keep your head downward between your hand and keep holding this position for few times. Now the benefits of Chakrasana are: it produces elasticity in the body. It means it makes our body very flexible. It reduces abdominal fat. It makes the hand, feet, knees, shoulders and arms muscles strong. It removes abdominal diseases also, and it also helps in reducing obesity. Now contraindication: if someone is having back injury, they should avoid this, and someone is suffering from heart problem, headache, diarrhea, or if someone are having hernia or some kind of surgery of abdominal part, they should avoid this. Next asana is Bhujangasana. It is also known as cobra pose. We already discussed about this asana in the previous topic also. In this we have to lie down on the ground in prone position, and our feet should be straight and touching to the ground. Then raise the upper part of body touching the hands in the front of the shoulder to the ground. The benefits of Bhujangasana: it removes fat, it brings activeness, it makes backbone very flexible, it also removes mental problems and also remove the backache. Now the contraindications are: if people who are having hernia, back injury, headache, they should avoid this, and this asana should not perform in the condition of pregnancy. Next asana is Paschimottanasana. We already discussed this asana also. For this asana we have to sit in the ground with legs forward. Then we should bend our body forward by touching our toes, and we should exhale that time. Paschimottanasana benefits are: it removes the abdominal disease, it regulates the blood circulation, and it makes our waist thin. It also removes the skin diseases. The contraindication: if someone is suffering from spleen problem related to the appendicular or appendix, they should avoid this. Next beneficial asanas. Next beneficial asana for the asthma is Gomukhasana. It is also known as cow face pose. Procedure: take a seat on the ground and keep your legs extended towards the front. The left leg must be folded and placed under your right buttock. The right leg should be folded and placed on top of left thigh. After folding both legs, make sure to check that the knees of both legs are placed near each other. Then your left arm should be bent below the body and placed behind your back. Your right arm should be bent above your head and taken over right shoulder and placed at the back toe. The two hands should manage to touch each other, then you can hold both hands together. The benefits of Gomukhasana are: it works for people who have flexibility issues with their backs and especially the shoulder portion flexibility. It helps in easing stiff shoulders as well as various backache and pains. Diabetes patients have found immense benefit from the Gomukhasana. The chest muscles becomes well developed if Gomukhasana is practiced regularly. Contraindication: if people are having some back problem, some problem related with their shoulder, they should avoid this, or they should perform under the supervision of an expert. You should avoid this asana if you are suffering from knee pain and hip injuries. The next asana which is beneficial for asthma, that is Matsyasana. It is said that if you perform the fish pose in the water or in the swimming pool, you will be able to float like a fish. That's why this is called Matsya Asana. Now procedure: sit in Padmasana, lie down or in supine position and make an arc behind. Hold your toes with fingers of your hand. Stay for some time in this position. The benefits of Matsyasana are: it expanded the chest cavity, through which in turn increases lungs capacity, because in this our chest is spreading out, our lungs are getting more space to inhale the breath. It increases blood supply to the head, nourish the pituitary and pineal glands. It also helps in relieving tension in the neck and shoulders. So many times we do work by bending neck forward, then it can be relaxed. That this asana is helpful for the treatment of diabetes and asthma. Now contraindication of Matsyasanas are: avoid this asana if you have high or low blood pressure. In the both condition, if people are suffering from migraine, insomnia, they should avoid this. And if someone is having neck injuries or lower back problems, they should also avoid this. These are few asanas which are very important for the person who are suffering from the asthma mainly. Thank you. Keep doing these asanas at your home, keep practicing and be healthy. Thank you so much for today. Have a good time.